Welcome back everybody to another embroidery video, hat embroidery video. Before we get started, I did just want to thank, as always, everybody that has subscribed, have been here from the beginning, all the new subscribers, very much appreciate it. I'll always be very thankful for you guys, all the comments, all the likes. Today, I did just want to do a quick video, hopefully a quick one, over this job that I'm currently doing that I mentioned, I think, on the last video, is this hat right here. Nothing crazy per se, but I thought it'd be a helpful video because on this one I'll be going over some like basics, things that I kind of always do. Maybe I don't go over it all the time, but we'll be going over how I go really low, what I think is like fairly low for a hat right here, and pretty small text as well. We've done some stuff before for this organization. I think it's like a homeless outreach program. We've done zip ups for them before, embroidered on the chest as well as the sleeve. And now they want some dad hats because it's really hot here in LA. I have, I think, 3 done. I still need 4 more. I'll run them real quick. We'll jump into hatch 2, see the little details of how I digitize this and how to make it come out as clean as possible. By the way, if you guys are interested, this again, or if I didn't mention, this is the Yupong. I don't know if there's a specific model number, but it's this one here. There's a few hats that have this tag, the classics. But it's just a regular dad hat from Yupong. Anyways, here we have our design. This was our image we were working from. It didn't have the text underneath. We just added that. And that is the small text that we are pretty much talking about. I did this video before and I recorded in the wrong file type. So second time doing this, but I auto digitized the letters. I was pretty sure I wasn't going to find this exact font. So it was just a whole bunch of this, right? I hold Control on my keyboard to be able to do these straight lines. Get up there. It was just that. You could do this as well. Right? And then you click digitize holes. You do the same thing. And that's how you get a perfect circle. Of course, you would have to add stitch angles real quick, but that's how you do that. I am embroidering bottom up, center out. It's going to be going just like that. Picks OH, little 3 dudes right there. Besides that, everything is pretty standard when it comes to the density for these objects. Auto spacing, same with this. Well, spacing is 0.016 for these. And let's go over the height for this stuff. I am at 0.21. This is in inches. We go to metric. 5.5 millimeters, pretty much how big this is gonna be. I'm not sure if that's already like pretty much the limit of how small you could go. I'm pretty sure you could go a little bit smaller. I've seen some videos by Romero Threads. I think that's his channel, and he's a pro. He goes over that stuff in greater detail as well. But yeah, I removed the underlay. You don't want any underlay for this stuff. Yeah, this is just straight up satins. We're not auto splitting. I just left everything standard the way I didn't go into detail with the underlay. It hasn't been an issue. Like some of this have a zigzag. This one had an edge run and zigzag. Not too worried about it. I already saw it came out, as you guys saw as well. So overall, it's a 2.5 inch design. We got it centered, and we have our start and end at the bottom so that we could go as low as possible, and we could like really measure with the needle how low we're going, because that is the start of the design. That's about it, real quick and easy. Let's get over there and hoop. Before getting into hooping and all of that, I did want to mention as well the 13 is going to be our small lettering in black. So that's a 65.9 needle, as well as 60 weight thread, which is this one right here. So that's a black 60 weight, has a thinner thread. And then I also have the black over here for the bigger letters. That's just a regular 75.11 needle. And this is how the Amazon 60 weight thread comes in. I honestly don't use it much. I have a bunch. I have no issues with this brand. It's one of the most popular ones, Sim Thread. I've tried Sim Thread, Bro Thread, the Madeiras, the candles. I'm currently trying out the candles as well. I think it's like this one. The website's pretty cool. You can match it to the numbers of other brands. So like this one, it'll find a close matching color. So, you know, you take these extra steps to make sure that Everything comes out clean, especially small letters. Our stabilizer. We will be using just one sheet and our hat here. The only thing about this hat is that the stitching here is different than the ones that I'm used to. Like these here is the same. Oh no, well this one's decky, that one's Yupang. These decky ones, the stitching here, it almost like just ends there, and this one curves into the bill of the hat. And sometimes it could get a little bit tricky when hooping it because the teeth doesn't really dig into that seam, man. Sometimes it doesn't stay that tight. So I have to make sure that the teeth really dig in there. All right, we actually got it this time. It looks clean, but you could see, maybe, I don't know if you can, but you could see here, like I could actually pull this metal band, and then it'll start to slip off this way. So just got to be extra careful. I also did put the clips on both sides for this one, just because it's a dad hat. Want to make sure this thing is really flat and clean looking. But anyways, right now I am not centered and I am not all the way at the bottom, because although I already have the setting, let me show you guys what I removed so that I could go low. You just got to be really careful not to hit the metal band or any other part when taking off this limit. Okay, so usually by default this thing is on yes. So let's go ahead and put that. Let's go back. And let's say we're trying to go low here. The machine slows down right there. And although I'm still pushing the button, it won't let me go any lower than here, which is not bad. But if we're trying to go really low, which I'm trying to do for this one, frame setting, no. Then I'm able to go just a little bit lower. Sorry, my mistake. This is like what the software limit lets you go down to, like stopping the machine. But if you were to press green with the limit on, it won't go. So even though the machine lets you go this low, it won't run. So taking it off will let you go even a little bit lower, or if you just want to keep it right there, the machine will run. Of course, gotta make sure you're not gonna hit anything. We're right on it. I'm already centered down here in the middle. Let's see how it turns out. Here we have it. Is that low enough for you, Mr. Krabs? What do you guys think? Not bad, huh? Luckily, I think what helps is that it's a dad hat. So it kind of like flattens out down here. You know, like a snapback will probably harder to get good results. But hey, I mean, it's legible. Still small. And I think it looks great. Let me know what you guys think. Here it is again. Fortunately for me, a lot of you guys do embroidery and are professionals as well. So any comments, critiques, advice, tips, always much appreciated. Like I said, nothing crazy. Just wanted to go over some of the basic stuff that I do. Maybe not every time, but I always got to keep in check to make sure we get the best quality. That's it for this one, guys. If you guys enjoyed, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys soon. Deuces.